Dear friends, are you ready to embark on a marvelous journey through time? Today we are going to explore the Chinese New Year together, a festival brimming with tales of monsters, deities, and family reunions. Imagine, this is not just a holiday, but a cultural feast that transcends time and space. Let's delve into it and discover its wonders. The Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, is the grandest and most vibrant traditional holiday in China. It is celebrated on the first day of the lunar calendar year, which we refer to as Nian, celebrating the New Year. This festival didn't just appear out of nowhere. Its history stretches back to ancient times when people performed sacrifices to pray for bountiful harvest and safety. Over time, these sacrificial rituals gradually evolved into the Spring Festival celebrations that we are familiar with today. There are various legends and stories about the origin of the Spring Festival. In the minds of many, it is a mythological tale that can be traced back to ancient times. The most widely circulated version goes like this. A long time ago, there was a monster named Nian with sharp horns and fangs. On the last day of each year, it would come ashore to devour livestock and harm people, only to leave on the first day of the new year. On New Year's Eve, families dared not sleep and would prepare a sumptuous feast, as it might well be their last meal. It was only on the first day of the new year that people ventured out to visit relatives and friends, celebrating their survival from the Nian beast. This is the origin of the term Nian, celebrating the new year. However, one year, a wise old man appeared and told the villagers that Nian feared the color red, firelight, and loud noises. Thus, the villagers pasted red paper on their doors, lit torches, and set off firecrackers, finally scaring Nian away. From then on, these customs became an indispensable part of the Chinese New Year, although the specific versions and details of the Nian beast legend vary in different regions. Its core elements and meanings are widely spread throughout China, becoming an important part of the Spring Festival culture. Moreover, the Nian beast legend also reflects the ancient Chinese agricultural society's understanding of time and reverence for the forces of nature. In addition to the story of Nian, there is also a legend about the kitchen god. The kitchen god, known in Chinese mythology as the deity who oversees the kitchen and the family's diet, is considered an emissary sent by the Jade Emperor to the human world, tasked with recording the good and evil deeds of each household. The kitchen god is typically depicted as a benevolent old man, sometimes accompanied by a kitchen god's wife. His image is often pasted on the kitchen wall, symbolizing his guardianship over the family. The responsibilities of the kitchen god extend beyond just ensuring the safety of the kitchen. He also ascends to heaven on the 23rd or 24th day of the 12th lunar month each year to report the family's conduct over the past year to the Jade Emperor. To encourage the kitchen god to speak favorably of them before the Jade Emperor, people hold a kitchen god worship ceremony on this day. Families prepare lavish offerings such as sweets, pastries, and fruits to honor the kitchen god. Sweets, in particular, are believed to sweeten the kitchen god's mouth, prompting him to speak well of the family in his report. Additionally, people paste couplets beside the kitchen god's image to express their respect and prayers to him. In addition to the kitchen god, there are many other deities involved in the Spring Festival, collectively blessing the new year. God of Wealth. During the Spring Festival, people welcome the God of Wealth, praying for prosperity in the new year. Many families set up offerings and set off firecrackers on the 5th day of the first lunar month to welcome the God of Wealth. Door gods. The door gods are deities that protect the household. During the Spring Festival, people paste images of mighty door gods on their doors to ward off evil spirits and disasters, ensuring the safety of their homes. Land god. The land god is a deity who governs a piece of land. During the Spring Festival, people worship the land god, praying for abundant harvests and favorable weather. The Spring Festival for the Chinese is not just a holiday, but a grand ritual about coming home. No matter where they are or how busy their work might be, people will do everything possible to return to their hometown and reunite with their loved ones. This longing for reunion is deeply rooted in the hearts of the Chinese people, becoming the warmest core of the Spring Festival. Every year before the Spring Festival, China witnesses a magnificent spectacle known as the Spring Festival Travel Rush. Train stations, airports, and bus terminals are bustling with crowds as hundreds of millions of people embark on their journey home. Whether by high-speed rail, plane, or long-distance motorcycle rides, the goal is singular: to go home. The Spring Festival Travel Rush is not just a test of transportation, but also a race of emotions. The New Year's Eve dinner, a feast of reunion. On New Year's Eve, every household prepares a sumptuous New Year's Eve dinner. This meal is not just about satisfying hunger, but also a symbol of family reunion. Dumplings, fish, rice cakes. Each dish carries auspicious meanings. The whole family gathers around the table, toasting and celebrating together, sharing the joys and sorrows of the past year, and looking forward to the wonderful prospects of the new year. The Spring Festival is not merely a time for family reunions, it is also a grand cultural feast. During this festival, traditional Chinese culture is showcased in its fullest splendor. Spring couplets and window paper cuts. The spring couplets pasted on doors and the paper cuts adorning windows are more than mere decorations. They carry New Year's blessings and aspirations for a beautiful life. The couplets on the spring scrolls often bear profound meanings, featuring both the poetic elegance of balanced phrases and auspicious wishes. Dragon and lion dances. In the streets and alleys, you might encounter lively dragon and lion dance performances. These are not just for entertainment. They symbolize warding off evil spirits and disasters and welcoming good fortune. The dancing dragons and lions, accompanied by the sounds of gongs and drums, infuse the festival with boundless energy. Red envelopes and lucky money. For children, the most anticipated part of the Spring Festival is receiving red envelopes. These envelopes contain lucky money, symbolizing the elders' blessings and protection for the younger generation, wishing them a safe and healthy growth. The Chinese New Year is not just a festival, it is a cultural feast and a return to emotional roots. It carries with it the beautiful wishes for the future and a deep longing for family. I hope this article has given you a deeper understanding of the Chinese New Year, and you are welcome to come to China to experience this enchanting festival firsthand. If you wish to learn more about a specific aspect of the Chinese Spring Festival, feel free to leave me a message. I will create a special segment to introduce it to my friends. See you in the next episode.